one of those things I really, really struggled with, especially in my early 20s, maybe some of my teens as well. And it all stems from confidence is not knowing if or not having faith that you can go into any situation and be okay. It's almost like an anxiety thing. It is 100% you not believing in yourself that you can go through any situation and come out okay. Confident people, they make mistakes, they have accidents, they do things wrong, they say stupid shit, they don't always look their best, they get shit in their teeth just the same as unconfident people do. The only difference is that no matter what happens, they have this unshakable belief that they're going to be all right, that they're going to be able to get through it. So, confidence is literally just you realizing that you will be okay no matter what the situation is. Okay? So, you might say stupid things every once in a while. I know I do. You might not always be the best looking in the room. You might not always be the smartest in the room. You probably aren't going to be most of your life. And that's just the truth. But it doesn't matter because you have as much of a right to be here, to be living, to have a good life, to strive for a happy life as anyone else. So how do you get that feeling of confidence? Well, number one, telling yourself you are confident. Okay, I will always be a law of assumption girly, and I will always tell you your thoughts create your reality. So the easiest way to get what you want is to say, I am confident, I am confident, I am confident so many times that you cannot contradict it. The next thing is just knowing deep down that you know how to handle every situation you are going through. I don't know you, but I can guess that you have been through some kind of trials, tribulations, something in your life. You have gone through it and you have made it out. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you've made it out. Since you've already been through things in it and you know that you will make it out okay, you should already have an unshakable confidence. You are just like everyone's the same. We've all been through things and we've all made it out. Okay? You gotta stop thinking that confidence is this like superpower that only some people can have and some people can't. It's not like that. It's just looking deep inside and knowing that even though you're not a perfect human, you are okay and you are just as worthy of being on earth as every single other person, okay? In the end, we're all the same, okay? Doesn't matter. None of the other stuff matters, okay? We all end up the same way. The last thing that I'm going to say to make your confidence an everyday thing, something that you feel every single day, is you need to have something driving you. I want you to think of your life as a story. I know I've been writing a book right now and making all these characters and stuff. You cannot have a perfect character because they have no depth, okay? The best characters are the ones that have good traits, bad traits, and you can see the why. And they also need to have a driving force, a reason why they were doing all this shit. If you've watched, I just watched Star Wars a couple weeks ago, so it's on my mind. Anakin, why is he such a great character? Why do we give a shit about him as a villain? Because he's so multifaceted, because he's interesting. We can see the good and the bad in the battle, okay? So, you don't need to be perfect to be confident. Actually, the opposite. You will be a boring ass character, a boring ass person if you are completely perfect. If you have no flaws. So you don't need to hide your flaws. You don't need to pretend like you don't have them. You should embrace them, because guess what? That's what makes you interesting. The key to being interesting, the key to being confident is having these flaws, negative traits, ambitions, whatever it is, and not being embarrassed by it. Literally just, all these flaws that you have, accepting them and knowing that you still get to live the human experience even though you have them. Okay? For me, um, I can be really shy. I used to hate it. I used to be so embarrassed by it, and I changed it a lot. I think I definitely I'm not as shy, but I am very introverted, and I did not want to be. I wanted to be extroverted. I wanted to be bold. That was my dream, is to be this bold, confident person. And the second I started being confident was when I said, I don't really care that I'm introverted and shy. I like being quiet. I like being a listener. I can still be confident no matter how much I talk. And I don't want to say it's more mysterious, because I don't think that's necessarily true, but it's who I am, and it's fine. It's totally fine. And everyone has a ton of flaws, but just take whatever it is and either change it, or accept it. And that will bring you down to the road of confidence. I'm telling you, there is no trait that you can have, no feature, nothing that you can have that has not been written in a book somewhere. You could, and it's like these characters are made from it. Why if there's such bad traits? So don't worry about it. Okay, accept your flaws, lean into your flaws. Okay, that's what makes you interesting. Okay, and confidence will come. Okay, don't worry about it. Like, literally stop stressing. I remember I used to look up videos every single day. How to be confident, like how to act confident, how to fake it till you make it, like all this stuff. And like I said, I am still a law of assumption girl, and I will tell you, if you tell yourself, you can robotically affirm that you are confident, whatever, but just saying, like, normal day-to-day people that don't want to practice the law of assumption, it's literally about accepting yourself so fully and leaning into the rugged parts of yourself, accepting them, loving them, not giving a shit. Remember, you have to have something driving you. So, like, for me, all I really care about is my family, myself. That's about it. So my driving force is them and myself. So everything else doesn't really matter. Okay? There are other little things, but I'm telling you the main things. So no one can shake that, because I'm protecting my family, I'm loving my family, I'm taking care of them, and I'm taking care of myself. Everything else, irrelevant. Everyone else is irrelevant. I don't give a shit about anyone else's opinions. Can people say things that upset me? Yes, of course. But, like, would I ever let that shake me deep down? No. Why? Because they're not my driving force. I don't give a shit. Okay? If you're getting hurt by everything as people are saying, everything that's happening, if you feel like you're very sensitive, it's because you don't have a driving force. Okay? And that driving force can be yourself. You can just be selfish. That's fine. I don't know why people don't say that enough. You totally can be selfish, because other people are going to be selfish, and no one's going to be looking after you. You're the only one that's going to look after yourself. So you should be selfish. And I'm not saying, like, you should not be a giving person or not be a friendly person. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying you look out for you, okay? Don't hurt yourself to put someone else up, okay? I think that's all. Love you guys. Bye.